Hi guys, how are you? I hope you're all doing well. Um, Lately, energetically, it has felt, I don't know, I guess a little messy. I'm a bit of a sensitive person, and the sun is hitting different. Things are just, I can feel that there's a lot of changes happening and coming. Um, Specifically earth related, if that makes sense. I wouldn't think it's anything to worry about, but I'm just feeling a lot lately. And if you're like me, maybe you're feeling the same thing. If you are, please leave some comments. I'd love to hear what everyone's experiencing right now. But yeah, like it's just the sky seems different, the sun's hitting differently. The animals are acting a little bit different, you know, like they're more out here, more active. They want to move. They want to run around, you know? They're not as afraid of people, it kind of feels like, right? So the trees and the bushes, like the leaves and everything, they seem a lot greener and fuller. So that's really interesting. I'm in Canada, so yeah, that's my experience. So wherever you're from, I'd love to hear what you've been experiencing. But anyways, aside from all that, let's make some magic. Anyways, take a deep breath in, hold it, release it. Let's do that again. Take another deep breath in, hold, and release. Really sigh it out. Do another one if you need to. I think it's very helpful to do a little bit of breathing to help calm the nerves, calm the soul, and really get centered into yourself. So I'm going to start this reading off with animal spirit because that's what I'm feeling. That's the vibe I've been on lately. Like I've just been seeing so many signs and symbols from spirit in the animal form, and it's been very beautiful, and it's also been a lot. So let's see what we have. Let's see what shows up for us today. What do you need to hear at this time? Remember, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Oh, these cards are still so fresh. Groundhog spirit, whale spirit, antelope spirit. Wow. Okay, so the first one we got here is groundhog spirit. It's time to let go. So beautiful. This is interesting enough because I feel like there has been a lot of past parts about us or myself or even for you that you notice that you're like, oh, I thought I dealt with that already. Like I thought I moved past that. And it just seems like, no, there's other things that are coming up now that you're like, oh, that's sticky, that's messy. It's time to release. And that is the reason. It's a good thing that it's coming up. It's coming up because it's time to release it, because it hasn't been released yet. So if old things are coming back up for you right now, they're just unresolved, like emotions and feelings or energies towards other people. Like it's just there so that you can move past it now. It's time to move past it, leave it where it is. All right. Whale spirit, trust the great mystery. This is a big one. This is a big one, especially for me right now. It's like, it's been a little hard to just accept like the way things are going, and it's like, but this is what I wanted, so why is this happening and this and that, and you know, to get this card, okay, trust the great mystery. It's almost like it's just spirit saying, you know, like don't think about it too much. Okay, whatever's going on right now, try not to think about it too much. It's deeper than we know, you know, like the whale, the ocean. There's so much about it. It is a great mystery. There's a lot about it that we don't know, and that's okay. That's totally okay. There's so much about the universe that we're not all gonna know. And I know like a lot of us, we do kind of want the answers and we want them now, and it's like, just trust. trust, have fun. The most important thing you can do for yourself right now is accept and allow everything that's happening and live in your joy to the best of your ability, okay? And then we have Antelope Spirit, life is speeding up. Yes, yes, it is. Life has been going at such an accelerated pace since the beginning of like 2025. Or it could have even started at the end of 2024, but it's just been like, things are just happening. Like, it's just like something that a long time ago, it would have taken many, many years to get that thing that you were asking for. And now you're getting it in a month. And then the next month, you're getting the next thing that you asked for. And the next month, you're getting the next thing you asked for. Or it could be even closer than a month. So everything is speeding up. So that can also be overwhelming sometimes, right? And then to have stuff from your past popping up, you know, like you got to let that stuff go and everything's moving fast and we got to trust the great mystery, right? So stay grounded through it all. That's like my biggest advice, is to stay grounded, stay rooted in the earth. Earth feels like such a hot topic right now. It really does, right? Okay, let's see what our angels have to say about all this. So we know that there's a lot going on. We know that we're trying to, things are moving fast and old things are coming up. So angels, guides, spirit, what advice can we give to help during this time? Because it's not easy, right? So let's see who comes up. And let's see what they have to say. All right. Archangel Jeremiah. Thank you, Jeremiah, for helping me understand the process of forgiveness, the miracle of forgiveness, right? So this, this should have kind of, like when we were talking about Groundhog Spirit, about it's time to let things go, maybe this triggered what it is exactly that you need to let go. There's something or a situation that you probably need to forgive and you need to move forward from it. And it's not like you're giving up on your principles or standing your ground. It's not like that at all. It's solely for you. It's for you to get your confidence back, to gain a bigger perspective of yourself. You know, you want to be this big, amazing, confident person, right? So then we're going to have to forgive situations from the past that caused us to lose our love frequency, to lose confidence in ourselves, okay? Once we forgive that, we can release. It helps us move forward, and it really will help us right now in this time when everything's moving so fast. I love how all the messages, like, they always gather together and just make sense, you know? Okay, and then we have focus your mind. Thank you, angels, for helping me to focus on my priorities. So you might have been going like fast paced, going through the motion, and it can be tough, especially if you have a full-time job and then the weekends is just your time to relax, but it's not exactly relaxing because you have a bunch of errands you have to do because you're too tired from the work week, so you don't really get things done during the work week. Whatever your case is, whatever your situation is, it's time to focus just on the things that really matter, okay? Sometimes that errand that we think we have to get done today, it might be okay to wait till the next day or the next day. But what is really important to you right now? What do you really need to focus on? The first thing that came to your mind, you already know the answer. That's what it is, all right? So let's focus in on those things that are important to us, okay? Could be, you know, spending time with family, whichever it is. In this photo here, it's like all the chakras are here, right? And which one, you want it all aligned, right? We're building the confidence up. So whatever you need to focus on, it's time to really zone in on that, all right? It's gonna help you. And then we have Archangel Gabriel. Thank you, Gabriel, for helping me to speak with integrity. Speak your truth. It's time to speak your truth. So that comes in so many forms. It's like something might have happened and you're just like, and you're like, I don't really feel like I need to voice my opinion on anything right now. But you know in your heart, you're like, that really disrupted me. That really like disturbed me. Well, you know, it's okay to tell somebody like, hey, I don't agree. You know, respectfully, right? I don't agree. And, you know, everyone should just be okay with everyone having their own truths and opinions, right? Like it'll create less chaos. Like there won't be as much chaos if we could just accept each other for who we are. But this is really asking you to speak your truth. There could have been a situation too, probably at home, and maybe you're just holding things in, and it's time to just voice it. Because sometimes when we hold things in, it just can get stickier within ourselves. Like we make it a bit harder for ourselves to move forward when we hold things in. So it's time to let it out lovingly. Of course, it's lovingly though. You know, like just because when we say speak your truth, it doesn't mean like, oh, go and have an argument with someone or go prove a point to somebody. No, it's like lovingly say, it could be, I need help, right? I need help with this, this, and this. Like in a loving way, right? You can have a loving conversation. Some people are afraid to have conversations with each other because they're concerned that like if they say, you know, they need A, B, C, and D, that they may lose the person they're relaying that message to. And just remember, no matter what happens, whoever that other person is, if they really love you, they will be receptive and open about that conversation or whatever it is you need to speak about. It could also be, you know, your business or something you've been thinking about doing. You know, it's time to speak it, reveal it, right? Talk about it. Sometimes talking about the goals and achievements you want for yourself, like, can help others help you. You know, you never know who's listening, and they might be there around the corner, and then they'll be like, oh yeah, so and so mentioned that. I could, you know, follow up and help them out here, right? So it's time to speak your truth. All right, so let's now check in with the Divine Masters and see, you know, what they would like to show us or what they might have to contribute to this beautiful conversation we're having right now. Divine Masters, we ask for guidance. How to move forward. What's the next step? What's the next step? Because sometimes these readings can be a little bit more, like, they can be confusing too, right? And it's like you want to know things, but remember, we got to trust in the great mystery. However, let's see if Divine Masters have something, more information to let us know, okay? Mary Magdalene, sacred vessel, you are the answer. Be guided to your purpose. This one right here really, like, this makes me want to cry because, you know, Mary Magdalene, when I have those conversations with Spirit, you know, she tends to come through, and I love this message. I really do. So, sacred vessel, you are the answer. Be guided to your purpose. How did that make you feel? Like you are the answer. Be guided to your purpose. I feel like when you hear something like that, it's like, you know, you already know the answers, right? So things are moving fast. Just take the little steps or the steps towards that thing that you want to do, that part of you that's going to speak your truth, whatever it is. Take those necessary steps towards the version of the person you want to be. Does that make sense? So there's this version of yourself that you see, that you seek. and it's time to be guided towards that. So I think the best way of achieving that is to start embodying the person you want to become. So if you're like, I want to be the type of person, like I see myself being the type of person that travels, well, it's time to start making that plan to that one area or that one place. It, like, let's say if you're like, well, but then what about money? It's like, well, then go somewhere small, like go somewhere nearby for now. Take a day trip somewhere. If you see yourself being that adventurous person, start where you can, right? But start taking those steps towards it. Okay? If you're like, I wanna help people. Okay, cool. Start, being more open to having conversations with people, right? Like, we're all afraid that like someone might not like us, or people are angry, or whatever the case is. But it's like, if we start having those little conversations, start practicing, then you're going to become that version of you who does help people, right? Or, there's so many examples I can go on about, but taking those steps now towards it, don't feel like, because we see this, right? We see this big picture of ourselves, right? But there's all this little bits and parts that it takes to get there. You know how some people will look at someone and they'd be like, oh, why are they so happy? Oh, they have everything. They have it all going on. And it's like, well, you didn't see the steps that person took to get there. You didn't see all those little bits and pieces. And right now you're being called to do your own little bits and pieces to get to where you want to be. It's never too late. It's never too late, right? Like, this is your life. You're here to love and enjoy it and live it and be happy. So start making those steps to being that person that you see yourself being. And Mary Magdalene is here, guiding, holding your hand, a part of that journey. Call on her. Call on her when you need a little help, a little guidance. Spirit is so wonderful and vast and a great mystery, but there's always like an answer. There's always an answer to your questions. Journal, write your questions out, and then the first thing that comes to your mind, write it down. That's a message from Spirit, okay? You might be like, no, that's me writing about me. It's like, no, clear your mind. It's Spirit coming through you, okay? This is so beautiful. I'm very honored and happy that Mary Magdalene came through today. I think that's absolutely beautiful. I'm feeling really happy about that. So let's end it there. But of course, let's do a little self-care guidance quickly, okay? Spirit, what's gonna help us today? What's gonna put me in that loving, happy, joyful mood that I'm trying to achieve? I'm just gonna do that once. Is that fun there? All right. Clear your energy field. Wow. Clear your energy field. It's so funny because a friend just told me the other day, call on Archangel Metatron. And from what I know, Archangel Metatron is here to help you clear the air, clear like the yuckies going on around you, like clear and cleanse your own energy, right? Like cleanse your home, clear it out. And then this is coming up. And this feels so perfect for the reading as a whole. It's like to clear the energies and clear yourself. It could be like spritzes of water. It could be ringing a bell, but it's the intent, it's the intention to say, God, clear any negative energies that do not serve me. Just clear it. Clear it all. Take time for yourself and clear that mess. Alrighty. I hope that this was helpful to you, and I'm wishing you nothing but the best. Sending light and love to you all.